just like a base
Welcome to the
plan.
Throw Out 5 Guys podcast.
It
John's
really isn't
freaking out,
hard.
Adrian's not doing anything, and Joseph's having a wonderful time. I'm Nathan.
John.
Joseph.
Adrian.
And this week we're going to talk about conspiracy theories.
Thank you
Over
very
to
much for the
Adrian.
idea from Esma King, I think.
Huh?
Yeah, someone came up with the idea.
If I got the surname wrong, I do apologise.
Do you mean Esme? I'm confused.
Esma.
I don't know an Esma.
Owen's cousin.
Oh,
I'm cutting that bit out.
Yeah, one of our biggest fans.
Oh, actually, before we
Watches
start,
some of our episodes. Come on.
I'd like to make an announcement to our viewers. We are now available on 9, count it, 1, 2, 9 different platforms.
Nine platforms.
Yes, and our Anchor website links will all be in the description if John remembers to put them there. Good luck to him.
Would you like
But
to
yes.
know the 9 platforms?
The 9 platforms we're on: iTunes, Spotify, YouTube,
That's free.
Google Podcasts, Breaker, Pocket Casts,
That's it.
Radio Public, Overcast, Castbox,
And there's 9.
and Anchor.
Did you say
There's
YouTube
10.
Brilliant.
I said YouTube third, I hope.
and Spotify?
I said that
And
first?
iTunes. And iTunes, that's a new one.
I think we've got all of them, John. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Okay,
John,
Dave.
idiots.
Yeah,
Why would you repeat?
Yeah, why would you repeat one of them?
Wow.
That means we're available all across the world, or, as we might talk about in this episode, the plane. That's right. Some people think the Earth is a plane, aka flat.
Yes. For those
If you
of
do,
that
I
are
have no
slightly
respect for you.
uneducated- For those of you that are slightly uneducated, a plane isn't just something that you fly in.
That's a really, really rude way to put it, Joe. If you use the word uneducated, that's
For
so
all of you
rude.
fucking idiots,
Like,
for all of you
why would
absolute
you say
plebiscites,
uneducated?
you pillocks,
Say that.
you uneducated fools,
That's so rude. Like, they might just not
you
know.
don't just fly in planes. It's
See,
not
you
just
you can't blame it on them. though.
airmobile.
You can't blame it
If
all
you're
on
born
them.
without
No, you can't. No,
internet
you
and you're
can't.
born without books and you're born without like teachers.
No,
They're
John,
not
if
watching
you're born
this.
American,
Like,
We don't have to worry about offending them.
subjugate these kind of
They
people
literally
that
cannot watch this.
the derogatory language.
John, we can't offend people without internet or books.
no,
They've
we
never
can't.
heard of a
Can't watch
podcast.
us.
No. If you're born in America,
Word gets around, you know.
that's always
One
like
person might
minus
be another
points.
person.
Oh, this is so sad. Can we get 1,000 likes?
Wait, I've got a good conspiracy theory to kick it off.
Let's
One of the ones closest to my heart. That drugs are bad for you.
They're
It's not a
really.
conspiracy
Some of them
theory.
are. Some of
It's
them
a
aren't.
government ploy. It's called the war on drugs. Look
Yeah,
it up,
exactly.
boys.
Like, the people say, oh,
Well, hold on. Some drugs are bad for you.
some
Yeah,
people
some
say,
of them are. Some of them
Don't
are.
take meth.
smoke
All of
tobacco,
them are
you're
bad.
going to get cancer.
All of them
It's
are.
absolute horseradish.
Okay, no, that's not true. Tobacco
you
can
do
cause lung
ketamine,
cancer.
You're gonna
No,
have
tobacco causes
probably a-
cancer.
Joe,
Yeah.
stop trying
Weed
to
to be-
justify your
Ketamine,
lifestyle.
ketamine will be. Ketamine does have negative side effects. Next one, Joseph.
All of them have.
What about speed?
Speed.
No.
Joe,
we're not
I
getting
have
into
never
that.
met a single person in my entire life who's told me that when they did drugs, that I think that was a good idea. Like, never in my life. You got to take experience from other people. You know, it's not just you. You got to think about everyone
Yeah.
else. Like,
You
no
know
one's
a good
ever said
saying?
to me, "John, do this. This will change your life for the better."
You know
No
a really
one-
good saying?
Well, not for the better, but we'll change your life.
Exactly, it will change your life. That's guaranteed.
Listen to this one. Listen to this one. Okay, idiots learn from their mistakes, and clever people learn from history.
Well said. I agree with this man.
You can
Give
also
this
learn
man
from your
an
mistakes
apple,
and be
mate.
smart.
Because he's
All
smart.
I've
mate.
noticed from what you just said is that you think doing drugs is a mistake.
No,
Are you saying you're an idiot or a clever person?
I'm a clever person. What do you mean?
So you're going to learn from the experience of taking drugs.
No, I'm gonna learn
Learn
from history
other
that
people's.
The history of
healthy.
taking drugs.
drugs
The
are
history
Why
of taking
not?
drugs
Houston,
shows
as
that
much as
I
drugs
love
are
them.
bad.
Wait,
natural drugs are healthy.
Wait, Joe, are you arguing for a statement or against a statement? We never cleared this up, but there was no point. It was just gone straight.
Gee, I think it's pretty clear. what
Next
side I'm
conspiracy
arguing for.
theory.
Okay, Meat is unhealthy for you. Absolute was that these vegetarian hooligans.
John,
are talking,
please
right?
mute
You're
him.
vegetarian.
Joseph,
Please
Joseph, you
mute him.
need to use the technical term vegicides, mate.
Yeah,
These
No,
are
please,
vegicides.
no.
Meat is the best thing in the world for you.
insects, bro. Vegetarian.
I'm
insects.
cutting it to just meat is the best thing.
Okay, but
Meat isn't the best thing in the world for you. No.
Eat.
No.
Okay. What's your favorite food?
Meat.
Plantain.
Plantain. No, what's your
Yeah.
favorite
You can put a
meal?
bit of meat in that.
What's my favorite meal?
Yeah.
Probably
I don't think
plantain,
vegetarian.
jollof rice with a little bit of
got, like-
shofi on the sides.
Put some chicken in there, innit? If you want to put that in.
No, shofi is fried turkey tail.
Oh, turkey.
Fried
There we go. See, the best meal.
Yes.
Like, I'm not
but-
saying to overuse meat, but why would you?
No, but it's not.
exclude
That
it?
doesn't mean it's the best thing in the world.
We're top of the food
for
chain
your
for a
body.
reason. We're at top of the food chain because God put us on this earth to kill the
We're
other
the top
animals.
of the food chain because we can eat more things than most animals.
That's
Most animals can
why-
only eat like one or two things. We can eat a wide range of things. We're not just carnivores.
Yeah, that's
We
why
can
religious
eat. We
people.
can eat the entire range.
That's why religious people aren't vegetarians because God wanted us to eat meat.
Actually, you know.
Next conspiracy theory,
Here's the
not
thing.
from Joseph.
No,
In
here's
the
the
Bible,
argument.
Jesus is vegetarian. In the Quran, is Muhammad a vegetarian?
Nah,
We don't know
you
that.
just don't eat pork, mate.
Exactly.
Actually, I think
Wait,
there were
what?
quite a few vegetarians in the Bible, probably.
Yeah, but not the main people. Those guys were like, they were all imperfect.
What?
Joseph does make a point.
Jesus was Jewish, right? And they don't eat a lot of meat.
They ate fish. Fish is a type of meat.
Oh yeah, he fed 5 fish to 1,000 people.
He fed one fucking fish between his 12 disciples.
No,
And I'm not even Christian, mate.
No, it's like
This
5,000
is-
people. It's like 10 fish and 15 breads. Like 10,000 people. I don't know.
No, it divided the bread
Two-
into like
2
15
loaves
pieces.
of bread and 3 fishes
Oh,
to
there you
feed
go.
the 5,000.
There you go.
Yeah,
Wow,
but
really?
he also helped that one guy catch fish when he put his net on the wrong side of the boat.
Yeah, he didn't say don't eat fish. It does, look, mate.
Exactly.
The Last Supper typically would have included mainly vegetarian meals because it was in the middle of Israel, right? With a bunch of-
Israel!
I'm just gonna mute any time he says Israel
Yeah,
in the
Fair
recording.
enough. I have no
Yeah,
idea for that at all.
it's just a win-win situation, isn't it?
Alright, so the man inside the argument just.
So yeah. Anyway, since you've gone, let me clarify stuff. The meals of the time. Actually, you can go on
Just arrived at
foodtimeline.org.
my door.
Oh my god.
Woo,
Who?
woo. Look at this.
It's
meat.
really bothering me that
That's
moment.
mushroom, I swear.
No, that's like. I'm not sure. how much-
Mushroom.
That's mushroom. No, actually, you
this-
know what? I think that your diet is all dependent
There's a
on
reason why it's
Your
called
circumstance.
having a balanced diet. No, have a balanced diet. That's what's best for
how
you.
you want your body to live, or how you want your body to be.
I'm not saying meat is bad for you though. I'm just saying have a balanced diet. It's not the best thing for you because if it was the best thing for you, you would be able to survive off of just meat.
You
can't.
can. I think you can survive with just meat.
If you put stuff on it, like some chips.
Then it's not just meat.
No, but like it has everything. It has carbs and fats. You could just live off meat. I swear.
Yeah, I mean, in the olden days when they had to hunt.
Yeah, that's what they did.
They also ate vegetables.
What about the traveling warriors that had to just hunt and eat meat?
They ate vegetables.
Like what?
There is no society on earth that was just eating meat by itself.
Yeah, there was.
No, there wasn't.
There
Name
was.
one. You guys aren't good enough at history to beat me in an argument about
There's
history.
this
Magic
there's this
mushrooms.
game called. What was the game
John,
called?
I can see you thinking it up.
No.
Who?
There's been someone in the world or the history who has lived with just meat. Like you can just live with just meat.
Are you saying just meat by itself? No,
Yeah,
like
you think about meat has all the nutrients off the cow or off the
Yeah.
sheep.
it
So like
really doesn't.
It's in
You eat
very,
it
it's in
raw.
very small amounts.
Straight
But
away.
your
Like,
your
just
body
take a
will
bite
adapt
from
to
the
it. Your body adapts to everything. You can live off
They
meat.
can't survive well. No, because cavemen's life expectancy was like fucking 24 at best.
Yeah, that's because they were getting munched by dinosaurs. That's the only reason why.
Dinosaurs.
Tigers and grizzly bears.
Yeah, like that.
Not
That's right.
well, not if they were winning.
Illness, they had no treatments. If you
No, but also
break a leg,
because
you sit there and have a broken leg. Imagine how Pete that is.
no, because
break a leg.
they had vitamin deficiencies. This isn't our topic, anyways. You guys are wrong.
Oh,
Do some research.
Oh yeah, John. No tangents.
Yeah,
Only
John.
normals.
No,
With me.
next theory.
I don't want to be here. Okay, next conspiracy theory is not coming from me because I couldn't think of one. Nathan,
I want to talk about DB Cooper,
Stone
who
Age
is
people.
like
The-
a very famous conspiracy theory because of how he
Um,
disappeared. He's in
no
so
one
many
knows
different
that.
things. Yeah, he was
it's just a
also
picture of the
he's
guy.
in
Like,
Prison Break.
Put on a picture of him.
Who is
Like,
this?
he's
Stone
in
Age
Prison
people.
Break. He's the old guy who dies.
Base okay.
Yes, Stone Age people.
My
I forgot
conspiracy,
him
John.
for so long.
Let me explain stuff. The Legend of DB Cooper. I'm gonna add some reverb to this so it sounds like a campfire in post. DB Cooper was an American man, well dressed, wearing sunglasses, a suit, and he decided to rob a plane. Right, sometime in not this century, somewhere in America, around the Midwest. Right. He refused to take off his sunglasses. No one really knows what he looks like necessarily, but everyone who met him described him as kind, and he had a very mysterious like aura around him.
Of course,
right?
he's mysterious. Didn't try and look like the croc. Anyways, carry
Can't say that on the internet,
on.
John. First one.
I didn't mean like that. I meant it like not being very smart.
Second one. Anyways, he robbed a plane because he had a gun in his briefcase. And back at those days, the TSA weren't really a thing. There was no metal
TSA?
detectors. Airport security and stuff in America.
Transport security. I don't know.
Also, flight sentinels and whatever, like,
Sentinels.
or whatever they're called. You know,
What kind of
like.
X-Men nonsense is this?
Now, have you watched
I know what you're talking about.
that one movie with that guy?
Non-stop with Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
Easton with it on the plane.
It's so crazy how I can just like pick up what Joseph's thinking
And
about
on-
from
on-
no
on the
word
train
at
as
all.
well, right? It's the people with the train, I think. Right.
Anyways,
Yeah. All right.
he was able to get onto the plane and he robbed it blind. It's called an air marshal, Joseph. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he robbed it blind. Right. He asked for like 3 parachutes
What
and
was
like
on the
all the
plane?
money they had on board. Rich people with their money and their jewelry.
Okay.
Right. He ordered everyone to get from first class to the peasant section. What's that called again?
Business.
Economy.
Economy. Yeah.
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 Business is the
Right.
second one.
And then he asked for like a water or something. But he did all of this like by slipping notes from an air stewardess to the pilot and back and forth. And he asked for like a second plane, which would be like flown by the same pilots. And then he made sure no one was in the seating section of the plane and jumped off at some point, but no one knows where he went or what happened to him. In fact, some people think he's a ghost, some people think he's an alien, and Prison Break thinks he's an old man.
In prison.
Well, spoilers, dead after
Yeah.
season 1.
He got shot. I thought what happened to him. I think
He got like
he died just before he got to get out because he
got
crossed.
stabbed.
He got
shit.
shafted. Oh yeah, he got shafted. No, wait. I'm confused. So were the pilots like in on it? Like, was he like controlling the pilots, stewardesses?
He said he had a bomb and a gun.
Oh, that's fair enough.
That's what he said. He had a bomb in the briefcase.
Did he have a bomb in a briefcase?
Oh no, you took the briefcase with him, and no one's seen him since.
Where did he drop out at?
I didn't do that much research.
This is a famous one, isn't it?
Hmm.
He's probably just a smart guy. He just got away. Because there's been like many people just gotten away, but this is the most like televised one because it was a plane. You know, it's like this is a big deal. Like this was midair. He did all this. I think there's been many people who just slipped And
Yeah, you know what?
I
I
think
feel
that's
like
just called you being
it's
high.
really publicized the idea that if you're a criminal, you get caught. But more crimes go unpunished than
That's
punished.
because they've got people in the system working for them.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
Is that for like
Government
minor
conspiracy.
crimes or major crimes?
Yeah, swear down, there's eyes in the trees. I'm telling you. If you look at certain trees, right, you'll see eyes, like the shape of an eye, and that is the government. And also pigeons as well. Pigeons
I think
as
this
well.
is called the Vietnam
Microphones
War.
and cameras and pigeons. That's why they don't migrate.
That's actually a major conspiracy that birds aren't real.
Yeah, bro. That's why they don't migrate.
No, pigeons don't migrate because we train them to be our pets.
Exactly. And we put cameras on them and microphones.
Migrate because they're basically.
It's like one in each flock. So even if you caught one, you wouldn't be able to tell unless you caught the right one.
So do you think that there's a mix of like actual pigeons and then the fake pigeons? Because realistically, right, if a pigeon dies, they can just see if it's got a camera in it or not, or they can do some investigation on it.
Well, you know what they might have done?
You mean a dissection, John, the biology student?
Yeah.
They might have made all of one gender of pigeon, the fake ones, so that the other ones can't migrate because they have to stay with the other ones to mate.
Couldn't you just
Transgender pigeon, mate.
Couldn't you just take a male and a female pigeon?
Oh yeah, true.
There's only 2 pigeon genders.
What? How do you
It's
know?
not like humans.
There could be more. You never know.
He killed. He didn't get sniped. He was still alive. That was just his.
Did he get snapped?
No, he got sniped.
Said sniped, you idiot.
Yeah,
He got
because
sniped.
didn't the bullet curve or something? I was watching a documentary on it, and it curved. Like that's the only way it could have happened.
Yeah, it curved a little.
But, like,
they call it like the magic bullet.
That was a
No, a bullet can
That was
curve.
an X-Men.
That was Harry Potter.
A bullet can
Guaranteed right
curve. Just depending on the intensity of the wind.
Yeah, but like,
He's not wrong there, mate. It's called
but, like you have to
projectile
figure
motion.
that out in your head. You have to like assume the wind.
No, it could just happen accidentally, bro.
All guns have, all
so.
bullets have a drop,
Yeah,
what's
but,
it called?
like,
Drop force.
Why is he aiming?
The wind could massively
miss.
affect it. So you can
He wouldn't
technically
aim
make
to
a
make
bullet
it. He's
curve.
just a straight sniper.
What if?
You ever think about maybe he just
What
couldn't
if-
shoot for nothing?
What if? Right? Okay. Here's the big one. Here's the big one. What if? This was planned by the like government to make it seem like the government was like under attack, so they could do something. Then it curved in the wind and actually hit him, and then that's why they never found the guy because they don't want to show it was
If they
done.
were gonna do that, they wouldn't use real bullets.
Yeah, they would.
They'd use blanks. They make the same amount of noise, you idiot.
Yeah, but you want
Unless it's
a
suppressed.
bullet hole. You want a bullet hole in the place you shot at, surely.
Can you just dig that beforehand?
Do you know what's another mad conspiracy theory that may very likely be
Where's the
true?
bullet, though? Where's the bullet? You got it.
All governments are controlled by one
It's
organization.
not a bullet, bro. It's not hard.
Well,
You know what? One theory I actually do really want to talk about that Joseph and I came up with, along with a maths teacher and one of our friends. It's about it rivals. Yeah, it is, but you're not allowed to say teachers' names legally while you're still in that school. That's why.
it's right now. 7.
It's a very good rival to the flat Earth theory. We came up with barrel theory,
Barrel theory.
where the world and the universe exist within a barrel, and that's actually how night and day works. Because there's a top to the barrel, but the barrel's always rolling, right? So, and like there's only half a lid. So like when it rolls over, your side of the barrel's in the nighttime bit, and it can't see the sun. But the sun's
theory.
constantly open, right? So it doesn't work, and the barrel's always rolling, which is how like we're spinning, right?
That's some dumb.
And that's why
shit.
we're always spinning.
Like,
Say dumb shit.
Are you like?
Are you
trying
mocking
to-
Joseph and
trying
myself?
to, like fool me or something? No. It's just the thing is, it's like you're just ignoring the fact that different planets have different, like Mars or
They're in different barrels.
has.
They're in different barrels.
What?
Yeah, everything is in a barrel.
Yeah, in the same barrel.
Yeah, it's barrels within barrels within barrels.
So you're telling me a galaxy is a barrel within itself?
No, a galaxy is a barrel inside of like a universe.
Which is a barrel.
Yeah. So big barrel universe, small barrels for galaxies. Within those galaxies, smaller barrels for each solar system, smaller barrels for each planet, and then like the stars are just vibing.
But see how a barrel has two flat sides. Surely that would just be black.
A barrel has, yeah, but we're not. The barrel is rolling on its like curved bit,
Yeah.
and
So
when you
the
do that, it
sides-
always go in a circle.
No, but like realistically,
Think about it.
is
I
that
am thinking about it, and
all
it
the
just
barrels are
doesn't make
moving
sense.
at the same speed by rolling. So why?
They're not all. They're not all rolling at the same
They
speed.
are all rolling at the same speed.
No, they're not all the same size barrels
Is the
because
barrel
they're
going
different
to
size
sound
planets.
other, or this doesn't make
Certain barrels are going faster than other barrels. Certain barrels are closer, and gravity still exists, right? So these barrels, right, some of them move faster because they're close to the sun, innit? That's how like Mercury and that works.
But I don't get why you choose to call it a barrel. Like, why you choose a barrel?
It's not a choice, John. That's just how it is.
Like, it doesn't make sense.
Do some DMT, you'll figure it out.
Do you know what? I've come up with a new theory. Everything's within a sphere.
A sphere. What you mean, like
Yeah.
a planet?
Nah, a sphere, mate.
It is.
How does that
actually.
work?
I swear the
Explain
universe
that
is
to me.
a sphere.
Basically, that sphere is ever expanding, yeah? And everything's within that sphere. But everything gets further apart from each other as the sphere expands.
Yeah,
That's just
It's
redshift,
called
innit?
science.
that's not
Is
called
it-
science.
Redshift.
It's called physics. Redshift, blue shift.
Physics is a science.
You know what's a good conspiracy? Fucking string theory.
Oh yeah.
That's
Is
not-
that conspiracy?
No, that's just a theory.
Conspiracy has to be like linked to
Brandon
like
again.
governments and that.
Brandon just
Where
No.
string theory.
It's like there's string theory.
String theory. Like he knows. He knows.
Yeah, he knows.
Anyway,
Banging.
do you actually know what string theory is, Joe? Because I'll actually.
I have no fucking clue. I'm trying to
Yeah, it's
think
that
what
one.
could be things like I have no fucking clue. what
Because
string-
it's like how everything's made out of little strings. I think, right? Is that the theory? It's
I
all
don't know.
like
They're all connected.
alternate universes in strings, and they
Everything connected by quantum strings. And you link the quantum theory. Quantum theory explains a lot.
And that's how a good demonstration of how that works is cans linked by a string.
Yeah.
There is
yeah.
a
You pull
possibility
the third
that
one.
you can travel across along those
no,
strings.
But
Mm.
aren't these strings like smaller than
Your dick? No.
electrons and atoms and stuff?
this point still stands.
Statement. Coward's behavior. Like, that's not my first response to coward's behavior. Anyways, as I was saying, trying to have an educated conversation without being faulted by. Oh, that's not one. What was I saying? Yeah, so these strings are like bare small in it.
No, your neck.
Well, here we go again. Anyways, so these strings are very small, so it does not
Your
mean
dick.
I don't want to hear it. So this means that I've lost my train of thought now.
Start again. See if you can regather it.
What was it, Joe? It was whack the butter jar out the spat pot. What was it, Joe?
Oh, whack the something out of a.
Butter jar. Is it butter jar? I know it's a butter jar because I deeped. Why is it a butter jar and not a butter like packet? I've never seen jar
Is it
butter in my life.
Well, you have a tub of butter. A tub of butter. Anyway,
Just start again, right? We're ready.
I'm not. That's the issue.
we're ready.
Adrian, hum some no music so that for like an intermission.
Alright, so you know how strings exist.
Adrian, he's done. Oh no, Adrian's not done. Keep it going, lads. Yeah, crank it up.
Boom. Boom.
Okay, no. John,
I went boom.
John, start from the beginning. What'd you say?
I said, so you know how strings exist in a form below the mass of atoms?
Like your dick.
Does that still work? There's no way I can describe something small than something without you being able to answer it. It's a test, but I can't.
You went into so much effort.
Something so large. I can't think of anything large. What's big?
My dick.
There's no winning. There's no winning. All right, you know what? It's fine.
I'm winning.
I can't think of the point anyway. I lost it.
Right. Well, last conspiracy, the one that everybody's been
Already on the last one.
It's
Well,
probably been like half an hour.
the fucking COVID ones. God,
Oh, 5G causes corona.
No,
Well, 5G
we only saw about 5G, man. That's
5G causes corona.
yeah, bullshit.
What do
Actually,
mean
you know what?
bullshit? It makes sense. It makes sense. Think about it.
I know
Have you ever heard of corona before this year? No. 5G was only made this year. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Think about
You
it.
didn't know what like Spanish flu was in 1884. Doesn't mean it's because of that, you know.
Yeah, but in 1884, Jekyll and Hyde came out.
Is that actually?
No.
causation, correlation.
Probably did actually, like 1863, I think.
1888 or something. I don't know. I don't care about Spanish flu or the Spanish.
I don't care about Spanish. No, I'm not
What?
saying that.
Spanish are lit, bro. What are you talking about?
Joe's Spanish.
Sometimes I just say things.
Yeah, I was gonna answer.
Joe
but I
is-
couldn't answer.
Like a quarter.
Like, I was trying to do the maths in my head.
All right, what did I write down here? Okay, the virus escaped from a Chinese lab. What is the situation with that one?
Well, isn't that like that's pretty much true, isn't it?
Yeah, but you know what I think? It's more likely, if we talk about it being a biological weapon, it's more likely from like a third world country, like someone that's behind, and they need like the rest of the world to get set back, because although it obviously corona is affecting every country a lot, it's going to like affect certain countries more just because of the way that
No, but don't pandemics like affects like
third world countries.
aren't there more negative externalities for like third world countries?
You want to hear the sickest conspiracy theory behind Corona?
But wait,
You know,
let me
it's
explain.
loud.
You haven't done this one yet.
Yeah, let me explain.
Fair enough.
So
Apologies.
let's say a third world country in overall points of development has 100 points, and a big country has 10,000. Okay, even if that third world country are hit hard, they lose 50% of all their shit. They're now at 50 points of development, and this the higher up one only loses 25%. They've got 1,500 points of development.
Yeah, but they're still so much higher up.
I know, but the gap's closing, bro. The gap's closing. Next year, boom. Next one comes out. They go down to 25.
It
Everybody
comes
else
out like it's a new phone.
1,000.
So you're saying the gap is getting smaller?
Yeah.
Wait, no.
As small as say
No,
John's
I
dick.
don't want to hear this one again. We're gonna leave this one this episode because it's just not true, realistically, is it? What was I gonna say?
That
Oh,
your
yeah.
penis is very small.
Third world? No, that's not what I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say. So third world countries, yeah, they get most of their P's from first world countries, like trading with them. Like say it's like Nike, even though they're paying the workers like nothing, that's the most of their stuff coming from.
No, I think they get most of
Export.
their money by selling off their natural resources to bigger countries for no money.
Yeah, exactly. If no bigger country,
No,
money.
like their natural resources for like
Like-
more money than they would get from, I don't know, modern day slavery. So it's like
Yeah,
we have no, like the Coca-Cola company, right? Their biggest factory is in Ghana, but we get most of our money from selling off timber from rainforests and oil. It's natural
yeah,
resources
but
that will
that,
get you more money.
that's sold to first world countries, right?
Yeah, but that's you said from like working.
No,
Yeah,
no.
that's also income, but this is new
Oh,
as well.
okay, okay.
But it's like basically
Oh.
most of their money is trading from bigger countries. If there's no bigger countries trading as much, then that's going to lower them. There's no point in equaling them because they're not going to equal them ever. Because that's just like they're not going to get the money for that. They're not going to have that kind of power.
Yeah, we are. It's called the black market.
Yeah, but that's not going to produce enough money to build entire countries.
That's
can.
literally how they made America. What do you mean?
Oh, I mean that wasn't black market back then, though. It was that was normal market.
It was called ye old black market.
Yo,
Adrian, you said you had the biggest corona conspiracy theory.
oh yeah, go on.
Basically, see how Corona is killing quite a few people,
Yeah,
and half of the numbers, like the numbers we get told, aren't accurate at all.
yeah.
So basically, the whole idea behind the conspiracy theory is that it was created by some sort of government or organization unknown to normal people. But the reason behind it is to lower the population. Because obviously,
Kingsman.
if you think about it, pretty much, like, okay, I'm going to bring in some history knowledge. Remember history, Malthusian crisis, or the Malthusian fucking thing,
What topic?
No.
where basically the idea is food production, the population outgrows the rate of food production, causing to like
Yes.
poverty and shit, and people like, you know. So
Yeah.
basically, to balance this out, you need to like decrease the population size. By doing that, not only do you
I could only imagine this being like an interview with like a world leader. And they're like, oh, so what's your health plan? Gun.
no. It's basically bio warfare.
Okay, but I have a counter to that.
For it.
John has a small penis.
But coronavirus
It's
is
a
like-
title. That's the title. There you go. That's the title.
I didn't hear anything you said, Joseph.
Huh?
I didn't hear
Yeah,
anything
we
you
couldn't
said.
hear you. John's
Sorry, I
balls
said that.
are blocking the mic.
Yeah,
I
he
said,
got in the way, G. That's
Oh, John, fam, I'm trying to speak. Are you dumb?
oh,
Okay,
stop. It's my fault now. Oh my god.
they literally just started letting me speak, and then you go. Anyway,
Nathan just went. Blah, 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 blah. I spoke. Blah, blah, blah. Jordan, stop talking. Okay. All right. Go on, Joe.
I was just saying that so coronavirus is really damaging to like all the economies. So wouldn't genocide just be a better option if you need to lower the population?
Nah. See, that's the
Genocide
thing.
doesn't look good for you though.
Yeah. Genocide's
remain
too
in power.
obvious.
Yeah, but you can do it.
You gotta make it the way they've done it.
Genocide's too obvious.
It
Like,
is.
you
It
have
is.
to
Because
invest.
think about it. If
He's
you
right, but that is the
if a
funniest
government
option I've
makes-
heard in my life.
if a government commits like a mass genocide to lower its population, then you know something fishy's going on.
No,
Like,
What about if another government doesn't matter?
but that's the thing.
Other
like,
people's populations, like
This
the British
isn't
did in
a single
Rwanda.
government fucking
Enterprise.
thing.
Um,
It's
wait,
basically
are we
nearly every
guessing
single
the
government,
Illuminati?
in some way. All of
you know
this is
what?
dictated. Basically, it links to another conspiracy theory that all governments are controlled by one organization, unknown to man. Whether it is because they have a shit ton of wealth, or they've
That's
just got a
Sherlock.
shit ton of dirt on everyone.
I think Beyonce has more power than the Illuminati, if they were real.
But
I think there's more Beyonce fans than evil
all
people
governments
on
are
that.
controlled by one organization.
Yeah.
It was speculated it was what was it called?
Illuminati.
There was this fucking rich Jewish family. What were they called?
Weinstein.
Rothschild. Yeah, them fuckers.
Oh, the Rothschild
rich.
Foundation.
Yeah,
Oh, they
it was
really
speculated they controlled the government and shit. But who knows? People
You know
like
what?
that tend to like disappear. Who say, "Oh, Rothschild controls the government."
Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself.
By the way, if I disappear in the next few days, that just proves my point.
You can't.
So-
You're not on YouTube's radar enough.
I don't care, mate. Like,
You know
it
what?
just proves my point. If I get killed or something that sounds like an accident, it's because I got killed by people who I exposed, which is crazy. So yeah,
That's so crazy.
No, you're.
I
I
was
just
just-
get a knock at my door. It's like, yeah, sick, and I get a bullet right
No,
here.
left.
I was just thinking about what you were saying earlier and about how it kind of makes me think of like in some movies, you know, there's just like the bad guy is like some evil guy who's crazy and he's got this thing in his mind that the world is getting overpopulated, like Thanos or certain people.
Pretty much.
Some kind of
That's how it works.
weapon.
But the only difference
That
is,
could have been what it is, you know. Some crazy guy somewhere actually got away with it because nobody stopped him. And he
Yeah.
just it can,
It was foreshadowed in the show Riverdale when he
but-
said the world is too overpopulated. We need a plague.
The only different-
I have a question. I have a question, right? So
Yo.
if you're trying to kill people, then why would you make a really hard illness?
John, I have a question.
No, I don't hear it.
because it's
Why
a
is your
cover up,
penis so
mate.
small?
Right, no,
That's
John,
the
why is
thing.
your
Like I
penis so
said,
Killing
like I
people.
said, a mass genocide is too obvious. So to make it look like everyone's suffering and the government is suffering too, they make this disease.
It's a Watchmen situation.
ex-
Who
yeah.
watches the Watchmen?
Yeah, but like
Okay.
you don't understand that like I think 500,000 people have died in the entire world. That's literally nothing. Like that, no one like. That's,
How many people did you say died?
I think like 500,000 or.
That's what you
Nah,
know
I think
of.
it's definitely got to be way more than that.
Nah, it's
Ah.
way more, but
100
people just don't say shit.
120,000 people died in America alone.
Yeah, but
I'm
they're
telling
the
you.
biggest guys. Though, like they have like half the cases or something.
Yeah, fair
I'm
enough.
telling you,
But
mate.
yeah, it's definitely got to be a lot more than that. John, would you say that it's a small number of people who died then?
No, it wasn't. It was a very large number. One of the largest anyone's ever seen in their life.
So if it were a number, it definitely wouldn't be you.
No, it would be me.
You'd be like the amount of people that died in New Zealand, innit? 36 millimeters.
Fair enough. I'll take that.
I said millimeters.
I had inches.
You also forget
I had inches.
I'm editing this out, so I'm
Actually,
just
no,
gonna.
not centimeters. That's perfect. That's like
I said millimeters.
centimeters. Perfect. Wasn't that fair?
Millimeters,
Less
John.
than 2 inches.
How big is 36 centimeters? Like fucking. How big is that?
Like 1.5 inches.
You what?
Yeah, 36 millimeters is one
No,
and a half.
I'm talking about centimeters. G.
John, I'm gonna edit it out so you keep saying millimeters.
I don't care.
Conversion from millimeters to centimeters is not hard. We just assumed that you could do that one.
No, I'm talking about centimeters now. I'm not. I'm
Yes,
not
sorry,
saying
John.
millimeters.
I think the editing just said you said millimeters.
I can't argue that because you're gonna cut this out anyways. I'll write it in the description and break more YouTube guide.
I can change that later.
What, you're just gonna write in the description, my dick is 36 centimeters.
How on
That's
brand would
really
that be
bad.
for our channel?
I don't want that. Wait, 15 is 36. What? Never mind. I can't remember.
Hold on.
14 inches, isn't it? Something like that. 14, 15.
Yeah,
15 in?
about 14 and a half.
Yeah,
That's
way too-
not human.
I don't want that. That's the issue.
If you're lumbering a small pubis, something's not right.
That's
Definitely a YouTube violation. We're at 15 this episode. That's 3 more than last week.
That's an achievement. Anyway, since we've run out of conspiracy theories that actually make sense,
Well, no, Ancients one made credible sense.
no, but it's just got flaws that.
No, it doesn't
What's
make.
the flaws?
Flaws is why to make
If
it
I had
so
more
harmless.
time, mate,
Okay, hold on. John, go
You-
through the flaws then.
you genuinely believe me.
Why would you make a virus that's that like harmless? Like,
But
It's not harmless, though.
it kills.
had
It's
so
to
many
cover
different-
up.
no, but like in
It's
the
not
past,
harmless, though.
there-
It's
there have
infected
been-
so many people.
Bigger plagues with less people around. Why would they?
Okay,
make
but John,
less
we don't.
plague, more people
If you
around?
made, if we remade a bubonic plague, right? Technology has progressed too far that we could make a virus that couldn't be like cured in at least 2 years, right?
Not to mention, not every fucking person in the world wants to kill like more people than anything in the past, you know? Like,
Yeah, you don't want to kill everything. You got to do it in stages.
My point is,
It's slow progression, mate.
Yeah, that's what. No, in fact, it's not even just coronavirus. It's 2020. Because think about it, 2020 has been a shit year for every single person on the planet, right? Started off with Australia being set on fire, most of it, right? That killed a certain number of people. Then we started off with major celebrities dying. Rest in peace, right? Then so that's already putting people in a state where they don't want to everyone feels bad from the beginning of the year. Then coronavirus, right? Which has definitely killed a lot more people than we know about, because we know for sure that China wasn't releasing their records completely.
No one's
North
releasing the
Korea's-
records clearly.
North Korea would just shoot you if you had the virus, which I'm not gonna lie is the best healthcare plan I've ever heard of.
Yeah.
Like it would be 815. How many cases in North Korea? 1. 817. 0.
Yeah, but
Seems like it works, innit?
even if you like scaled us up for like 10 people died, if worst case scenario, if no one released the records, that's still nothing to the world population.
Well,
And
it's not really. It's not.
it's
It's
not
not
really that,
necessarily
it's
to do
that
with the population. It's about like
virus
global
is
warming and
out.
everything.
While the virus is out, everything's locked down, so not making food production, whatever you said. About
Ah, you say that.
No, it's not
Like,
just
either,
about.
but
slowing down the
Why did they open everything at the 4th of July when shit was just fucking hasn't been cured properly?
Oh, that's
in
because
England,
he doesn't. That's
not
because
the rest of
that's
the world.
that's to do with the fact that the prime minister
Either
doesn't
way.
care about our well-being because he's already had it. That's just him being an arsehole.
Still, I'm telling you,
He wanted.
there's more.
They have to. Like,
also, food
They don't
production
have to.
because food
Like they
production-
could have waited a bit longer.
and then no one has jobs if we go longer.
The economy is a social construct. Let's go back
Economy
to
is necessary
lending and
construct,
bartering.
basically.
It's not a
Anyways,
necessary
you
construct.
said something interesting. Then something happened. You're saying something interesting.
I was saying that that coronavirus wouldn't cause the food supply to stop because what food comes from farms. G, you think there's like mass population of farms? You think they're telling farmers to stop working? Farmers are keeping on going. The only thing they're stopping is like the inner city jobs. You know?
Uh-huh.
Where most of the money is made.
Yeah, I know, but that's not the point. Life's not about money, G.
Oh yeah, it is. You say
Not
that.
really, because money
Nah,
doesn't
it
even
is.
matter. That's
Yes,
why
it
inflation
does.
happens.
Yeah,
Hyperinflation.
Nah, mate, money
I'm saying
money
money
doesn't technically matter, but it matters to
Why? If you
stupid
have
people.
money-
Trust me.
or food. I'd rather have food.
Yeah, obviously, so would anyone. But
Exactly.
some people, they choose the fucking latter, mate.
Yeah.
The latter was food.
Well, what's the opposite of latter then?
Former.
Former then.
Okay. On that note, we've been
John has a small
Five
penis.
Guys.
No, it's very large. Five.
You can get us on 9 different platforms. And you know, if you like us that much, you can share us with your friends. You can tell people about us. And you could get us to 1,000 subscribers so I can pay bills. Because according to Adrian, money matters.
It doesn't
It's in
matter.
the Frat 5 Guys.
Whoever says
I'm
it doesn't
Nathan.
matter, I don't trust you.
That's Adrian who's talking currently.
Yep.
There's
Much
John.
love. Take
Guys,
care.
There's
Stay
Joe.
safe.
And we'll see you all later. Adrian's hands are too busy.
Stay
on the
safe.
controller.
Joe, I don't want to see that again. Please don't repeat.
Joe, you are such a
Sorry.
struggle bunny. Right?
Stay safe. Don't believe the government.
Stay safe, stay strong. Use a condom. Don't smoke meth.
Smoke weed instead.
Anything, to be honest.
Don't smoke, do edibles.
Not crack. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. That's put this, yeah.
You say do cocaine, not crack.
Yeah. Crack's like
They're
way,
the same thing.
crack's way stronger though. It's like
They're basically, no, they're the same thing. It's just cocaine for white girls and crack is for everyone else.